Final third, but there's no place in the squad for Guillermis, who is strongly linked with the move away. Colomoni makes his second debut for the Turin Giants. Star man, you saw him earlier. Kenan Yildiz plays him behind. Tell Luis. Nodded down and just wide. A powerful header there to pay off. Luis. Don Colomwani! How has he missed that one? Luis. Conceição. And Juventus do get the opener. Brema heading it past Palmisani, the man who has spoken of his ambition. Artur. So, his mark in Turin. Now, Galia going forward here for Frosinone, punched away. Kivernadze! Just wide. Malulu. Frenchman here. Colomwani. Now his way through. Now Kalulu! And now Yildiz! And Palmisani puts it out behind. Kalulu powering his way through. Came off the post, then Yildiz denying this. Colomoni, Celik. Now Conceição! The chances are piling up now for Juventus. Conceição. Sedufini in the middle. Sedufini came off the out behind. Pushed away Kivernadze. Mark heading it past Palmisani, the man who has spoken of his ambition. Celik. Juventus in the middle. Sedufini catch Vicario by surprise. Alongside Locatelli. Conceição writes that challenge. Nice feet. Conceição! Whistled wide. The bar. Being honest, so close.
Madrid y Villarreal siempre son muy atractivos. Esperemos que continúe esto hoy.
Hola Ricky, buenos días. Bueno, realmente sí.
Simpatizantes del Atlético de Madrid: Pubir, Janco, Lenormand, Grimaldo, Mourinho, Foyt, Veiga y Romero, Comesaña, Gouillet. Victoria 2-0 Málaga.
Qué golazo, ¿no?
Sí, señor. Y así arranca el partido. Mueve primero Villarreal, pero ya la recuperó el Atlético de Madrid. Ya, encara el Cholito, levantó la cabeza, a ver con quién juega. Así toquese atrás con el surcoreano, Kang In, Grimaldo, usted le va a pegar al arco.
Golazo.
Remate. ¿Cómo iba esa pelota? Parecía que se había desviado en alguien. Es para el Atlético de Madrid.
Sí, si no estoy... No he leído mal. Grimaldo es hoy el primer partido que entra como titular. Hecho en el juego.
Grimaldo de nuevo tocando la pelota. Janko. Hirman con el cambio de frente. Acá sí el zurdazo de Simeone. El desvío se va al córner. Pelotazo otra vez atacando Grimaldo. Pero acá llega primero Mourinho. Una mala entrega, peligroso. Lukman. Allí para Mendoza. Abajo de derecha. Al primer palo. Muy atento Luis Junior.
Dijimos recién anteriormente. Esa tranquilidad de poner la pelota donde haya un compañero y no tirar un centro A ver si la puede recibir algún compañero.
Bueno, Romero, te decía, de las inferiores, 25 años. Ya 79 partidos.
The roar goes up as we kick off. A great game expected here, and plenty of goals, we hope. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. Looking around for support.
That was a superb interception.
He's looking for support. A sight of goal here. Robin. The ball goes out of play in a good position. They could open the score with a good cross here. Joe Cole! That was magnificent goalkeeping. Rob there, too casual. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening. Well, they've had several attempts already, Trevor.
Yes, this is all the makings of a classic game.
Scholes. And Rooney. Finds himself in the box. Here's Rooney. Dealt with that threat well. Don't give it away there. And Joe Cole. Lampard. Lampard! And the keeper has it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Down the right. Here's Scholes. To the man in space. Lampard. Ball held on to there. 15 minutes gone. Stopped the attack well. And Scholes. And Park. Rooney. What will he do now? Superbly done. They're in front. That's outrageous. Well, the fans who've turned out in numbers have been rewarded. They're ahead by a goal to nil. And Robin. Essien. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Park. Here's Rooney. Rooney! He's in the box. Good pass. The ball stolen off him. Chance here. It went over the line for a goal kick. And Terry. Here's Ashley Cole. Lampard. Stopped him illegally there. It's a good try.
Snapped up by the keeper.
Here's Park. Alan Smith. A good ball in could give them another goal here. Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
Can he make a chance? Scholes. That's a great goal. They're 2 goals up. Here's Makalele. Reads the pass, can he have a go? Pressure on the defence now. Stopped him well there. Scholes. He's scored 1 goal in this game. Flag up, caught offside. He was slightly ahead of the play there. Smith. He goes on himself. In possession and getting forward here.
Keeper made no mistake there.
It cleared. Tied it up by the keeper. Here's Makalele. And Boularus. Lampard. Ball given away. Ball not given away here. 2 more minutes is being shown on the board. Joe Cole. Not a bad try, but it lacked accuracy.
I wonder if he was trying to curl it in from there. It just didn't come off for him.
Here's Ferdinand. Park. And Scholes. Rooney.
The ball has eluded the defence.
The defence needs to stay focused here for the corner. Can they convert this? That's easy for the defence. The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half, and the 2 managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think. Trevor, how did you see that half?
The better team is winning for sure. They are more positive and are controlling the game all over.
2-0 it is at the break. Could we be in for more goals in the second half, I wonder? We begin the second half. How will the teams respond to their manager's half-time team talks? It's as you were for both teams with no substitutions. When possession, the attack came to nothing.
for a good cross here.
The ball is over the line. It's a goal kick. Ricardo Carvalho. Here's Essien. Win possession here. A chance to counter-attack here. They're moving well down the left-hand side. They're in possession down the right flank. Great defending there. Down the left. Chance to cross. And Gary Neville. Possession maintained here. Scholes. They can swing it in from the left wing. Gary Neville. It's in. A great right foot strike. Puts them in a commanding position. Off the left post and in. They've opened up a 3-goal lead. Surely that's game over, Trevor.
With the thought so. It's been a fine all-round performance.
Wins the ball. Great defending. Here's Park. Saha. And Rooney. He could swing it in here. Attack came to nothing. Looking for support now. Possession lost there. Gary Neville. Superb intervention. Looking around for support. Well worked to win possession. They're breaking out quickly here. And Essien now have possession here. Wonderfully run there. Here's Robin. And Essien. Over. Needs to be more accurate than that.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. I think a bad decision, perhaps.
We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Park. They win possession. He's off on the long run. Drogba. It's in. Goal! They've reduced the deficit to 2 goals. 30 minutes played in the second half. Well, they've reduced the deficit. Can they close it further? And Scholes. O'Shea. Saha. He needs to deliver a good ball in. Here's Lampard. Looking for support now. Makalele. No, off target.
Well, there's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'll be sorry, though, they've just missed the goal.
Ferdinand. Pressure on the defence now. O'Shea. Robbed there, too casual. And Ferdinand. Here's Scholes. Rooney. Didn't get the ball there, free kick. Tempers are flaring up here and the referee has to step in quickly and restore order. Ashley Cole. He takes the ball along the left wing. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Sneaks into the box. Rooney. Does well to keep the ball. Rooney! I think the keeper could see that was going off to the right.
Well, I wonder if he was trying to curl it in from there. It just didn't come off for him.
Only 1 minute to be added on. He continues his run down the left.
The defenders are constantly on the back foot.
Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Hold on to possession here. The keeper deals with it. The ref ends the game, and a huge roar from the crowd. A simply magnificent performance by the players here, who put in absolutely everything. All the hard work has paid off, and they've come away with a wonderful win. What for you was the decisive factor, Trevor?
Well, I think their determination gave them what they wanted.
Well, that's it for this afternoon's broadcast, so thank you, Trevor.
Well, it's been great, Peter.
And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Con el Villarreal parece que se ha quedado con la
Atlético de Madrid que no puede aprovechar las oportunidades ni los regalitos.
First time since his transfer, as you can hear, the anti-hero.
A match that could shape up to be fast and furious, a great one for the neutrals. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Down the right-hand channel. Careless pass there. And Totti. Here's Del Piero. And Totti. They've split the defence wide open. Will he shoot? Stop the attack dead then. Offside flag raised by the referee's assistant. I think that was a pretty good decision too. And Nesta. Zambrotta. And Camoranesi had the ball now. Wonderfully won there. Dealt with the threat expertly. To the man in space. Crucial interception in the box. Gattuso. Here's Del Piero. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Threads it through the defence.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
Taps it neatly. Taps the ball neatly. Taps it neatly. Chance in the box. Has a pop from there. They keep the pressure on by winning the corner. Towards the far post.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
It's a long shot. Now what can he do? The ball's out for a goal kick. And Fabio Cannavaro. Del Piero.
That was an awful pass.
Pass cut out. Maybe there's a route to goal here. Here's Del Piero. What will he do here? Vital interception. Own goal! What a nightmare!
That's a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal like that.
They cannot believe their luck. It was good fortune, really, Trevor.
Well, without it.
It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead? Almost 30 minutes gone. Cut out well. Good footwork creates the counter-attack. He's still on the run. Bad challenge there. The free kick in a dangerous position. Close enough to have a shot on goal. A decent ball in.
Well dealt with by the keeper.
Del Piero. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he make a chance? And he's having a go. The defence somehow manages to keep it out. Totti. And Gattuso. Going for goal.
And coming off his line, the keeper picks it up.
Zambrotta. Here's Pirlo. Gattuso. A difference of 1 goal here with the half-time break coming up. Can he find his man? And Gattuso. Possession lost there. Here's Totti. No way through. Filippo Inzaghi. And Del Piero. Will he find the target now? There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. Trevor, how did you see that half? Into the second half we go, and hopefully another 45 minutes of great football. They've switched sides for the second half. They're off on the counter-attack. Referee blows his whistle. The assistant referee had his flag up. I think it's the right decision too. And Grosso. Goal inside here. This man's dangerous on the cross. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Sturdy defence here.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
Here's Gattuso. The shot comes in. They need to equalise, and good service here might set it up. Fabio Cannavaro. Here's Camoranesi. Oh, great defending there. Really stopped in his tracks there. And he lays it back. They can swing it in from the left wing. And Gattuso. 15 minutes of the second half gone. Chance to cross. Here's Nesta. And Zambrotta. Here's Camoranesi. Deceptive play there, sets off an attack down the right. Attack came to nothing. Still in possession here. The push forward gains momentum. Will he find the space? He could swing it in here. Well found there. Will this be a goal? The keeper comes and takes the ball. Here's Del Piero. Through to the flank. Will this be a goal here? Crucial interception in the box. Donkey. Filippo Inzaghi.
Poetry in motion, terrific stuff.
Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Here's Fabio Cannavaro. He's cut the pass out beautifully. Can he get a shot away? What about this? Remarkable goal! They equalised. 10 minutes from the end. They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now. No, it doesn't pick out his man. And Del Piero. Here's Totti. The ball still with them here. And Totti. Good pass. Del Piero. That was so nearly a goal. The goal would really have turned this game round, Trevor.
Yes, Peter, I think everyone was aware of that. They've just got to be more accurate.
The scores are level, and all that remains on the clock is 5 minutes. Can anyone get the game winner here? Nice through ball. Will he hit the target? And he's having a go. A reasonable effort. The shot zips off to the right there.
Well, maybe he was unlucky on that one. Did well to find the space for the shot, though.
Here's Fabio Cannavaro. Del Piero. The clock's ticking. A good ball in might win it for them. Del Piero. They're in a good position down the right. Camoranesi. The keeper didn't hang back, came forward and made the ball his. The game has ended with the scores level and 90 minutes couldn't separate these two sides. So now the game goes into extra time. So here we go, into the first half of extra time. I think they deserve the equaliser, Trevor, but do you think they can go on and win now?
Well, certainly, now they're back on level terms, you have to fancy them.
Finds a teammate. Del Piero. And Gattuso. Flag up, caught offside. He was just... Slightly ahead of the play there. Slices open the defence. And Tony. Gilardino. Down the middle. Finds his teammate. They'll have a chance from this corner. They'll battle for this in the middle. Great work to win the ball. They're breaking out quickly here. Camoranesi. Here's Tony. Pirlo. Had the ball now. Friends it down the middle. Good running off the ball. It's in. That's their second. The slenderest of leads at 2-1 here. 4-1 here. The referee's whistle signals the end of the first half of extra time. That's the end of... So can we find a winner right at the death? Here's Del Piero. Mistime lunge, free kick given. Oh, red card! Well, it wasn't the best of tackles, it's true, but surely that is a little harsh. He just can't believe it. And I'm sure his manager too will have plenty to say about that afterwards. The opponents just can't afford to concede any more goals. Can he pick out a teammate? It went over the line for a goal kick. Fabio Cannavaro and Grosso chooses to go down the left. Extremely important interception there. Chopped him down there. Free kick given. The yellow card is out here. Looking for him, and he'll need to be careful now for the rest of the game. Here's Gilardino. Here's Tony. A A mistimed lunge gives away a free kick. It's a yellow card. It was a bad tackle, and the referee has taken exception to it. He says that is bad enough for a booking. Attack came to nothing.
They're really turning defence into attack.
They're in possession, down the left wing. He's looking for the target. Really stopped in his tracks there. Finds himself in the area. Fantastic goal! 3-1, they may try to defend this lead now. To the man in space. Real chance here. The shot! He scored! A 3-goal margin now at 4-1. The referee ends the game here. They steamrolled their opponents and won the game. There's the kickoff. I wonder what drama will unfold today. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. Will he find the space? Eto'o! And a wasted opportunity there. Poor effort.
The goalkeeper will be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
Cornerback. Javier Zanetti. And Figo. And it's given to the keeper. Van Bronckhorst. Ronaldinho. Here's Eto'o. He's in the box. And he must score. Yes! That puts them in front. In the opening minutes of the game. It went straight down the middle. 1-0, but can they hang on to this lead? And Grosso. Dejan Stankovic. Good pass. Dealt with the threat expertly. They win possession. Still got a lot to do from there. Stopped him well there. Here's Eto. He wants a chance for a good delivery. It's a corner. It's into the middle. Attack came to nothing. 15 minutes gone. Breaking through. Went in and won the ball too. Oleguer. Here's Messi. Eto. Great interchange there. Amazing goal! They stretch their lead to 2 goals. The shot struck. Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. Here's Adriano. And Samuel. Here's Adriano. Excellent defending there. Looking around for support. Ball given away there. Adriano. Intercepted well. Here's Messi. Oleguer. How about this? Can he find a free man? Dealt with that threat well. Attack came to nothing. And Deco. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Samuel. And Grosso. The danger is snuffed out. Eto. Well worked to win possession. Won the ball well. Looking for support now. That is sloppy play. And Gudjonsson. Cambiasso. Dejan Stankovic. So running off the ball for the cross. Ibrahimovic. A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. Drives it to the middle. Can he get a shot away? And Gudjonsson. Vieira. And Dejan Stankovic. To the man in space. Ibrahimovic! No, the finish wasn't there, and it's wide of the right post.
I think perhaps the pressure from defence affected his shot on that one.
Van Bronckhorst. There will be 1 more minute to be added. Here's Deco. He punched the ball for safety. It's a corner as the keeper punches that one. It's into the middle. The first 45 minutes is over, and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. Trevor, what's your opinion of the first half?
I think in many ways the scoreline doesn't reflect the play.
That's the second half underway. I wonder how the next 45 minutes will compare to the first. The sides have been changed for the second half.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
And Cambiasso. Within shooting range. Yes! That brings them back into the game. Just after the break. Can they make a heroic comeback from here? They've had their lead cut to 1, Trevor. Any idea what they should be doing here?
Well, they've been defending well. They're just a bit unlucky and they shouldn't panic just yet.
Eto'o. Ronaldinho. All found him there. Free kick in a very dangerous position. Here's Van Bronckhorst. Edmilson. Receives it in space. Eto'o. He's got it. And now 2 goals up. The second half has barely kicked off. You don't see that too often. It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
A superb shot indeed.
They've wasted no time at all adding to their lead, have they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
He's carried the ball forward. Here's Gudjonsson. The defender was quick to see this one. Cambiasso. Looking for support now. Trouble for the defence from the left. Slack defending, he gave it away. Well found there. Cambiasso! Yes! Now they're just 1 down. Could this be the start of an incredible comeback? They're just 1 goal down, Trevor. Do you think this will change things?
Definitely, Peter. That goal is certain to open things up again.
We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Gets it. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Cambiasso. Here's Edmilson. And Gudjonsson. Ronaldinho. What can he do from here? Oh, the defender is there. Here's Gudjonsson. Good pass. Sneaks into the box. They've got a corner there. Goes short, catches him off guard. Arrives in the box. Showed his defensive quality there. And Gudjonsson. And Down the left channel. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Adriano. Terrific goal. They're back on level terms with an equalising goal. His sharp instincts paid off for that goal.
So that puts a new complexion on the game. Let's see how the players react.
We've had 6 goals here. It's 3-all. Here's Van Bronckhorst. And Ronaldinho. Into the danger area. Really stopped in his tracks there. Grosso. Adriano. He's on the rampage. Making good progress down the left wing now. That could... What a fantastic finish! They've taken the lead. Great goal from the midfielder. They've fallen behind, Trevor. Can they come back?
Well, if they give their all right up until the final whistle, who knows?
And Deco. Ronaldinho. Dealt with the threat well. Ball one, good defending there. Ibrahimovic. Here's Marquez. Deco. And Eto'o. Is there room for a shot? Ronaldinho! With the scores level, both sides will just have to go for a winner here, with only 5 minutes to go on the clock. They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now. Wins possession to stop the attack. Gudjonsson. And Ronaldinho. Possession maintained here. What will he do here? The last touch was off the defender. It's a corner. Plays it into feet. Crossing opportunity. Will he test the keeper? Really stopped in his tracks there. They're just not clicking with each other. Van Bronckhorst. Here's Gudjonsson. Sends the ball wide. Chance to cross. Can he find the space? Clearance seized on, not out of danger yet. Now inside the penalty area. They're defending well. The referee has called for the end of the second half. The score's level. No winner after 90 minutes. Will there be one, though, after extra time? What did you make of the second half, Trevor? Were they worth? The first half of extra time is underway. With that incredible equaliser, now we're into extra time, Trevor.
Well, that's right, and you can't help thinking they've got every chance of winning the game now.
Decision there, but I think the right one. Lino got that one absolutely spot on. Wonderfully won there. Poorly timed challenge. And Figo.
The defence needs to be more alert on the left.
They want the lead back, and a good delivery might just do it for them. Cleared away. Would an attack down the right side be worth it?
Breaking out of defence well here.
Beko. Here's Gudjonsson. And it's still not properly cleared. Snuffed out the danger. Terrible tackle, gave away a free kick. And that's a yellow card for him. Maybe a harsh decision, it would seem. But he didn't get the ball, and that's what matters to the referee. Will he find the target now? Cambiasso. And Ibrahimovic. Play surges forward. Got the attack dead then. Again.
He cut that one out very well.
Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Here's Messi. Eto'o. Gets it in space. It's in! Brilliant! What a turnaround! Just before the end of the first period of extra time. That's his second.
It's been caught perfectly and gave the keeper no chance.
They need to score 2 goals to win, Trevor.
Well, there's no need to be too desperate just yet. They just need to keep plugging away.
And there's the end of the first period of extra time. So we've had the first 15 minutes of extra time. Still, we're no closer to knowing who's going to go on to win this extraordinary game.
Well, it's been such a good game, Peter. In many ways, you don't want it to end.
Really, it's a shame that one of these two teams must go home as the losers. And Grosso. Here's Adriano. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's been tripped. Is it a penalty? Yes! The referee points to the spot. An absolute superbly. And Ibrahimovic. Win possession here. Silvinho. Eto'o. Still going, real chance here. Here's Cambiasso. And Ibrahimovic. Will he get a shot away? Ronaldinho. Threads it through the defence. Will he shoot? Needs to find the target with the ball in. Does well to keep the ball. The whistle goes, and that's it. They've come back from the dead, really, to pick up a win. They have done very well to come from being a goal down to win the match.
Oh, exactly. They've worked hard.
We kick off, and let's hope it's a cracker of a match. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Can he keep it going? Good Johnson gets it. Hung onto the ball in a good position. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Here's Dejan Stankovic. No way through. Messi. Here's Eto'o. And Deco. Here's Good Johnson. And Eto'o. Needs a sight of goal. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Neat ball through. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. He's off on the long run. And Messi. Here's Edmilson. Good Johnson. And Messi. Here's Good Johnson. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Ronaldinho punched away and out for a corner. Tosses it short to a teammate. He could swing it in here. Superb intervention. And they have a throw-in deep in the opposition half. Could be a chance here. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Adriano. Great work to win the ball. Here's Deco. Good pass. Concedes a free kick. Now can they conjure something up here? Who will take it? He crosses it in. Sneaks into the box. Oh, really slack defending. All stolen from him. Oh, he's been tripped. The referee points to the spot penalty. The tackled player is still down injured, and the referee had no choice but to show a yellow card. Will he find the target? Just the keeper in his way. Vieira. Mariano Gonzalez. Here's Grosso. Adriano. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Ibrahimovic. The keeper makes it safe, but gives away the corner. Plays it short to a teammate. Stop the attack well. It was predictable. Eto'o. And Ronaldinho. Figo. A really careless pass there. Now it's a great chance for a counter-attack. Latched onto that through ball. Ball stolen away. Chance here. 30 minutes on the clock in the first half. Now have possession here. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. Will there be a goal here? Brought an end to the attack. Needs to test the keeper here. And Ronaldinho. Well maintained there. What can he do here? There was contact. A penalty kick. The referee has pointed to the spot. And further punishment too. It's a yellow card for the offender. But in truth, it could easily have been a red. They have a wonderful opportunity with this penalty.
Yes, this is vital because the penalty might bring this game to life.
Astonishing goal. It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead? Deco. Vieira. Stop the attack well. Down the middle. And Messi gets it. Arrives in the box. Oh, he's been tripped. The referee points to the spot and is reaching for his notebook too. The player still down injured and the referee had no option but to show a second yellow card here. It's a sending off. It's 2-0 now, a 2-goal cushion for them here. 5 minutes to go to half-time. Figo. And Gudjonsson. Deco. Ronaldinho. 2 goals to his name so far. And now the counter-attack. Now what can he do? Messi! He took it so well! There's another. Just before half-time. That really was us. They've surely got the game in the bag now, Trevor.
Well, it does look to be all over now, doesn't it? You can't be too complacent.
Here's Samuel. Adriano. Won the ball well. And Deco. Gudjonsson. And Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Within shooting range. Oh, it's in! And that's it. It's becoming a one-way contest, Trevor.
Well, they look outstanding today in just about every department. Unstoppable, really.
The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. Give us your feelings on that half, Trevor.
Well, they had most of the possession, and that really paid off. They're controlling the ball very well and piling on the pressure.
It's looking rather one-sided at the break. It's 4-0 the score. The second half is underway. The managers have had their half-time pep talks. Let's see how the players respond now. Neither manager has made any substitutions. Here's Deco. And Gudjonsson. Ronaldinho. He's got a hat-trick. An inspiring contribution to the team. Mariano Gonzalez. Wonderful defending there. Van Bronckhorst. Gets the ball, slap defending. What will he do here? Oh, was he brought down illegally then? No, referee says play on. And Deco. Gudjonsson. And Ronaldinho. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Rob there, too casual. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Mariano Gonzalez. Grosso. Mariano Gonzalez. Oh, found him there. Free kick in a very dangerous position. Now, who's going to take it? Only inches away, but it's gone into the side of the goal. Here's Turan. Julio. And Van Bronckhorst. We've reached the hour mark. The ball still with them here. Well worked to win the ball. Here's Ed Nielsen. Messi. Needs to find the target here.
Well, the keeper didn't wait. He came forward and made the ball safe.
Here's Figo. Down the right flank. They're in a good position down the right. Can he make a chance? Tries his luck. And Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Atrocious tackle. Free kick given. The yellow card is out here. Booking for him, and he'll need to be careful now for the rest of the game. And Vieira. Mariano Gonzalez. There's not a lot of support. Adriano. And Messi. The ball has rolled harmlessly for a goal kick. Samuel. And Grosso. Mariano Gonzalez.
It's an impressive one too.
And it's a corner kick. Who's waiting in the middle? And only just missed by a lick of paint. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Here's Ronaldinho. Wonderful defending there. Ibrahimovic. And passes the ball back. In the penalty area. Got caught on the ball there. Here's Gudjonsson. Deco. Over the bar. Not really threatening the goalkeeper there. Here's Adriano.
Poetry in motion, terrific stuff.
We're into the last 5 minutes. And Messi. Now have possession here. Ronaldinho. Now here's a chance. Ronaldinho. The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post. And Samuel. 1 minute is being shown on the board. Dejan Stankovic. Within shooting range. This could be their last chance to get one back. Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. The ref ends the game and a huge roar from the crowd. This was a one-sided game and they've come away with an easy win. Well, Trevor, what did you make of the game? Was it a fair result?
And I've also got no complaints about the standard of play.